Jeanette, well, introducing Allison and Daisy Mae. What do you think of the controversy we've been hearing all day, and you've been hearing as long as you've had a pit bull?
It's definitely a surprising and unfortunate event. I feel for the family, definitely. And I do agree that specific vicious dogs should be muzzled in public. I just don't believe that breed-specific legislation is the answer. Yeah, I just don't think you can mix all of a breed into one stereotype. And remember, we're talking about a pit bull, so it's not even actually a breed. There are about 4 or 5 breeds that make it up, but essentially it's any bulldog and terrier mix.
Tell us about Daisy Mae. She came from a troubled background. You rescued her, and now she's actually in a hospital with children. Tell us about her role.
Yeah, she'll tell you. Daisy Mae, I rescued her through Bad Rap out of Oakland, California. And they rehabilitated the Michael Vick fighting dogs, and hundreds a year. So I went, she was about 1.5 years, sleepy girl. And she was a fighting bait dog. So an overly submissive dog will bring out dominance in other dogs. Not unlike a schoolyard bully and an insecure kid.
And now you take her to the hospital. She crawls in with children, is it correct, going through chemotherapy?
Yeah, we sit with kids who are having chemotherapy because they're very cold. And we volunteer all over. So we do a couple of hospice centers. And we work with Care for Paws and DAWG. We work all over, Shadows Fund.
How do you overcome the prejudice? You said your own mom had a negative reaction.
She was nervous, definitely, at first. And what my technique has just been to try to change everybody's mind one person at a time. So we will go to festivals where Daisy will work a kissing booth. We'll be at Wags and Whiskers.
Kissing booth?
Yes. August 26th, there'll be the Wags and Whiskers Festival in Goleta. And she'll be working the kissing booth. And I just encourage people to ask me questions, pet her, just get to know her themselves.
Caroline, I have a question.
I really want people to blame the right end of the leash.
Okay, Jeanette has a question. Jeanette?
I have a question. Obviously, Daisy Mae is adorable, and pit bulls can be very gentle animals, but you don't often hear about golden retrievers attacking dogs or a lab attack. How does she deal with the fact that pit bulls do tend to be the breed involved in these incidents?
Jeanette's question is, she said you don't hear very often about Labradors and other kinds of dogs attacking, involved in deadly incidents. What do you say about that? It's much more often you're going to hear about a pit bull. Well,
number one, of course, the media will report it when it's a pit bull. And 2 is the owner. I definitely think we need to blame the right side of the leash. The owner is responsible to be a guardian and to create a dog that is safe for everybody, children, everything else. And not that you need to get therapy certified, but everybody should at least be working toward the AKC Canine Good Citizen Test and just trying to raise a responsible dog.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us, and you can join in our conversation. We're hearing from lots and lots of people on Facebook, but we thank Allison and Daisy Mae for joining us live and local in Santa Maria. Caroline Lowe, KSBY News.
Of course, dog owners of all kinds fall on both sides of this issue, and you can continue to join in our conversation on pit bulls by going to our KSBY Facebook page. We'd love to hear from you.
Boy, Daisy Mae's cute, and we've seen dogs that have been Michael Vick's dogs got transferred into therapy dogs, so it's not the dogs, the owners.
It's up to the owners.
Royal Grande High School is taking